Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a closer look at a small coin with big potential, the Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel. Moneybags, some of these rare nickels have sold for thousands, even up to millionaire-level prices in today's collector market. So before you toss that old nickel into your change jar, check it carefully. You might be holding a hidden treasure. Let's get started. First up, the Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1964 coin, without a mint mark, is a timeless piece that continues to fascinate collectors and coin enthusiasts all around the world. Despite its age and the black, dirty appearance that many of these coins have taken on over the decades, the 1964 Jefferson nickel stands as a bold reminder of American history, craftsmanship, and numismatic legacy. This coin, produced in the final year before major design and composition changes, represents the end of an era for the classic Jefferson nickel series, a design that carried the story of leadership, architecture, and pride. Today, this 1964 no-mint mark coin is not just a collectible. It's a powerful symbol of mid-20th century America, holding increasing value and attention in the modern rare coin market. The history of the Jefferson nickel begins in 1938, when it replaced the Buffalo nickel as the nation's 5-cent coin. Designed by Felix Schlag, the Jefferson nickel was created to honor the third president of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, and his iconic Virginia home, Monticello. This design has endured for decades, making it one of the most recognizable American coins ever minted. By 1964, the U.S. Mint was producing nickels in massive numbers to meet the country's growing economic demand, and that year marked the final issue before the coin's composition and minting details would change significantly in the years that followed. The 1964 no-mint mark coin, struck at the Philadelphia Mint, remains a classic and highly sought-after piece due to its historical placement and beautiful artistry. The obverse of the 1964 Jefferson nickel features the bold and noble profile of Thomas Jefferson facing left. His strong, stoic image embodies leadership and vision, representing both America's past and its enduring values. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date, 1964. Although simple in design, the details in Jefferson's hair, clothing, and expression give the coin a timeless elegance that appeals to collectors to this day. Even in blackened or dirty condition, the design elements remain visible, showing just how well the craftsmanship of the 1960s preserved detail over time. On the reverse side, Monticello, Jefferson's stunning neoclassical estate, takes center stage. The design captures its architectural symmetry and grace in remarkable detail. Above the building, the word Monticello proudly appears, while below it, the denomination 5 cents and United States of America are clearly engraved. The phrase "e pluribus unum," meaning "out of many, one," adds to the coin's patriotic charm. This depiction of Monticello not only pays homage to Jefferson's achievements, but also to the ideals of balance, structure, and democracy that shaped the nation's foundation. One of the most appealing aspects of the 1964 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is its rarity in collectible condition. While millions were minted, time and circulation have reduced the number of coins that survive with fine detail and original surfaces. Coins in very fine or even dirty condition still attract collector interest because they represent a tangible connection to a historic year in U.S. coinage. This was also the last year that silver coins were minted in other denominations, making 1964 a pivotal year in American numismatic history. For that reason, even circulated nickels from this year are treated with great respect and enthusiasm among collectors. In today's rare coin market, the 1964 Jefferson nickel holds a significant place, especially when found in well-preserved or unique states. The black, dirty coloration that some coins have developed over the years can actually enhance their appeal to collectors who appreciate the natural toning and character that comes with age. Each coin tells its own story, from pocket change in the 1960s to a treasured collectible in the modern day. The natural patina can add depth and visual charm, especially when contrasted with the sharp details of Jefferson's portrait and the crisp lines of Monticello. Condition plays a vital role in determining the value of the 1964 Jefferson nickel. A coin in black, dirty condition with strong details and minimal where it can still bring a surprising amount in today's market. In general, circulated examples may fetch $5 to $15, while coins in higher grades or with exceptional eye appeal can command prices up to $50 or more. Coins that show full steps on the Monticello design, a rare striking quality, are particularly prized, often reaching hundreds of dollars at auction. These full-step varieties demonstrate superior striking precision and are a true sign of quality minting from that era. Collectors around the world continue to chase the 1964 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel because it offers the perfect mix of history, artistry, and potential. Unlike modern mass-produced coins, each 1964 nickel carries unique surface characteristics shaped by decades of use and preservation. Many collectors are building Jefferson nickel sets, and the 1964 issue is a cornerstone in these collections, not just because of its high mintage, but because of its place as the final pre-1965 traditional nickel. This makes it a must-have coin for anyone serious about American coin collecting. The 1964 nickel also represents an exciting opportunity for investment-minded collectors. As the years pass, more of these coins are lost, damaged, or hoarded away, naturally increasing the scarcity of fine examples. The market has already shown strong interest in older Jefferson nickels, and prices have been steadily rising, especially for coins with full steps or attractive toning. For collectors who recognize trends early, this coin is one of those underappreciated treasures that could deliver impressive returns in the coming years. To maintain the beauty and value of a 1964 Jefferson nickel, proper care is essential. Collectors are encouraged to handle these coins gently, preferably with gloves, and to store them in protective holders or coin flips. Avoid cleaning or polishing, as that can remove natural patina and reduce value. Even a dirty or blackened coin should be preserved as is, as its originality is what collectors value most. Over time, with proper storage, the natural luster beneath the toning may even re-emerge, enhancing its appearance and desirability. The demand for Jefferson nickels from the 1960s continues to rise, especially for coins in original, untampered condition. Coin shows, auctions, and online platforms are buzzing with collectors seeking this exact piece. The 1964 issue, with its strong design, historical significance, and affordability, serves as an accessible entry point for new collectors while still being a coveted piece for seasoned numismatists. It's a coin that bridges generations and continues to hold its place in the spotlight of American numismatics. In the conclusion of this story, the 1964 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark stands as a testament to American history and minting excellence. Next up, the Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1989 coin with the P mint mark is one of those fascinating modern-era coins that continues to attract strong attention from collectors and coin investors across the world. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin represents a continuation of one of America's most iconic designs, the Jefferson nickel, while also standing out for its own distinct features, minting variations, and historical charm. Even in circulated condition, the 1989 P Jefferson nickel has proven to be a coin worth holding on to, as it embodies both collectible and monetary potential in today's dynamic coin market. The history behind this coin is deeply rooted in American heritage. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel and featuring the portrait of one of the nation's founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin quickly became a symbol of both leadership and architectural beauty, with Jefferson's profile on the obverse and his Monticello estate gracing the reverse. By 1989, this design had already been in use for over 5 decades, and the Mint's continued production of the coin symbolized consistency, tradition, and timeless respect for American ideals. The 1989 issue carried these values forward into the modern era while maintaining the same classic look that collectors adore. The obverse of the 1989 Jefferson nickel features a strong left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, surrounded by the inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the year 1989. The subtle artistry in Jefferson's expression, hair, and clothing reflects both strength and intelligence, making this one of the most dignified portraits in U.S. coinage. The small P mint mark, located just to the right of Jefferson's ponytail, indicates that it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. The simplicity of this design makes it timeless, and even in circulated condition, the coin retains a proud presence and elegant balance that continues to impress collectors and casual observers alike. The reverse of the coin is where architectural beauty truly takes center stage. Monticello, Jefferson's famous estate in Virginia, is portrayed in remarkable detail, capturing the symmetry and classical design that Jefferson himself helped plan. Above the building appears the word Monticello, and below it, the denomination 5 cents and the phrase United States of America. The motto E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one, arches proudly across the top. Even after decades of circulation, many 1989 Jefferson nickels still show traces of the intricate columns and domed roof, reminding collectors of the fine craftsmanship behind this enduring design. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1989 P Jefferson nickel is its rarity in certain high-quality conditions and its appeal as a collectible coin with potential. While millions were struck, coins that have survived in well-defined circulated condition with visible details and clean surfaces are becoming increasingly scarce. The 1980s saw a decline in the preservation of everyday coins, as few people thought to save them. This makes the 1989 issue particularly appealing for those looking to complete Jefferson nickel sets, since finding one with solid eye appeal and minimal damage is becoming a rewarding challenge for dedicated collectors. Condition is an essential factor that adds to the desirability of this coin. A circulated coin that still holds its original details and has avoided heavy wear or scratches is considered a treasure by many numismatists. The color and surface texture, even when showing signs of use, reflect the passage of time and authenticity that collectors admire. In circulated condition, the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel's value lies not only in its metal content, but in its role as a preserved piece of American history that continues to stand strong in the collector market. In today's coin market, the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel has become a sought-after collectible, especially for those who specialize in modern-era nickels. Its value can range anywhere from $2 to $10 in circulated condition depending on eye appeal, while coins in high mint state grades, MS65 and above, can command prices between $50 and $150, particularly if they exhibit full steps on Monticello, a striking detail that is rare and highly prized. Some exceptional examples with near-perfect surfaces or unique toning have fetched even higher prices at coin shows and online auctions. Collectors are drawn to this coin because it represents a link between classic and modern U.S. coinage. It bridges the gap between the post-war nickel era and the 21st century, offering both nostalgia and investment value. For many, owning a 1989 Jefferson nickel in circulated yet well-preserved condition is a way to capture a piece of 20th century American life. Each coin carries its own story, from being exchanged in the hands of millions of Americans to becoming a prized collectible decades later. This dual significance, historical and personal, adds an emotional and cultural weight that goes beyond its face value. Another feature that boosts the popularity of the 1989 Jefferson nickel is the growing demand for complete nickel sets that include coins from every year and mint mark. The P-Mint coins are especially crucial for collectors aiming to build a complete Philadelphia collection. With the Jefferson series spanning more than 80 years, the 1989 coin holds its own as a mid-era treasure that's steadily gaining recognition among both beginner and expert collectors. This coin's reputation is only growing as more people rediscover the beauty and symbolism hidden in everyday American change. For collectors seeking to add or protect a 1989 P. Jefferson nickel, proper handling and preservation are key. Always avoid cleaning or polishing the coin, as this can diminish its value. Instead, store it in a soft protective case or coin holder to maintain its natural patina and detail. Circulated coins, even with minor wear, can maintain, or even increase, their value if preserved correctly. Coins with visible details of Monticello's steps, crisp lettering, or natural toning can be especially desirable in the marketplace. In recent years, there's been a noticeable rise in interest for modern nickels, especially those from the 1980s and 1990s. As collectors look for coins that combine accessibility with long-term potential, the 1989 P Jefferson nickel fits the bill perfectly. Its blend of history, artistry, and affordability makes it a smart choice for collectors looking to invest in coins that may see a value increase as time goes on. Many coin experts and enthusiasts predict that as higher-grade examples continue to disappear into private collections, market demand will keep pushing values upward. The Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1989 coin with the P mint mark remains a bright spot in American coinage history and a strong player in today's collector market. It carries the proud legacy of Thomas Jefferson, the artistry of Felix Schlag, and the enduring appeal of classic design. Even in circulated condition, this coin shines with personality, value, and history. With collector demand steadily increasing and its importance in the Jefferson nickel series well established, the 1989 P nickel is more than just a small piece of change. It's a lasting symbol of America's heritage, a tangible connection to its past, and a promising investment for the future. Next up, the Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1969 coin with the S mint mark is a fascinating treasure from the late 1960s, a period of transition, innovation, and change in American coinage. Minted at the San Francisco Mint, this coin carries a deep historical significance and is cherished by collectors who appreciate the artistry and story behind the Jefferson nickel series. Even in bad or heavily circulated condition, the 1969 S Jefferson nickel is regarded as a special find today, especially with rising collector interest and strong activity in the modern coin market. Its growing value reflects not just rarity but the deep cultural and historical connection that this coin represents. The history of the Jefferson nickel dates back to 1938, when it replaced the Buffalo nickel, a design beloved by many but difficult to produce. The U.S. Mint introduced the Jefferson nickel to honor Thomas Jefferson, the nation's third president, philosopher, and the man behind the Declaration of Independence. The design was created by Felix Schlag, a talented sculptor who captured Jefferson's dignity and intellect in a timeless portrait. The 1969 S issue continued this proud tradition, representing a moment in American history when coins were shifting from collectible metal artistry to modern everyday currency. Yet this particular coin managed to preserve its charm and value through time. The obverse of the 1969 S Jefferson nickel features Jefferson's portrait facing left, his strong gaze symbolizing wisdom and leadership. Surrounding his image are the inscriptions "In God We Trust" on the left, "Liberty," and the date, 1969, on the right. Just beside Jefferson's ponytail, you'll find the small but powerful S mint mark, a mark that instantly draws attention because it signifies the San Francisco Mint, well known for producing coins of exceptional quality and precision. Despite the coin's age and the wear it may show today, this design still radiates a sense of elegance and historical pride that collectors deeply appreciate. The reverse of the 1969 S Jefferson nickel showcases the Monticello, Jefferson's iconic home in Virginia, designed and built by Jefferson himself. This image, centered beautifully under the words "E pluribus unum," is one of the most architecturally inspired designs in U.S. coinage. Beneath the building are the inscriptions "Monticello, 5 cents," and "United States of America." Even when the coin is found in bad or heavily circulated condition, collectors look for remnants of the structure's details, especially the steps, columns, and dome, which demonstrate the careful artistry of the original design. The simplicity and symmetry of the Monticello make it an enduring favorite among both traditional and modern collectors. What makes the 1969 S Jefferson nickel especially unique is its connection to an era of coinage experimentation and economic change. During the late 1960s, the U.S. Mint was making adjustments to production and minting standards to meet the demands of a growing economy. The San Francisco Mint, though primarily used for proof coins, also struck circulation coins in limited numbers during this time. As a result, the 1969 S issue stands out as one of those coins that bridges the gap between regular business strikes and higher quality issues. Today, even in rough or circulated condition, it remains a coin of intrigue, with collectors eager to find examples that still bear their original minting details. The rarity of the 1969 S Jefferson nickel in top condition has driven its market demand higher over time. While millions were minted, few have survived with sharp details or natural luster. Those that remain in collectible condition, even with noticeable wear, are increasingly recognized for their historical value and the scarcity of well-preserved specimens. Many collectors believe that the 1969 S nickel marks a turning point in U.S. mint history, making it an essential piece in completing Jefferson nickel sets. It represents not only a coin but also an era, one that continues to captivate modern numismatists. Condition plays a huge role in the value of this coin. Even in bad or worn condition, the 1969 S nickel tells a story. Its scratches, discoloration, and dullness are a testament to the decades it has survived in circulation. Coins with the S mint mark have long been admired by collectors, and many experts note that finding an original, uncleaned piece from this year is becoming increasingly rare. The beauty of this coin lies in its authenticity, a piece of American change that has traveled through time, survived countless exchanges, and still holds strong historical and collectible value. In today's active coin market, the 1969 S Jefferson nickel commands impressive attention. Coins in circulated or poor condition typically trade between $1 and $5, while higher-grade examples in mint state can fetch $25 to $100 or more, especially if the steps of Monticello are clearly defined, a feature collectors call full steps. Rare proof-like or exceptionally preserved examples have been known to sell for hundreds of dollars at auctions. This growing interest has positioned the 1969 S nickel as a must-have for serious collectors looking to invest in coins that carry both historical prestige and tangible market value. Collector demand for this coin remains strong, and part of that demand comes from the nostalgia surrounding the Jefferson nickel series. For over 80 years, the Jefferson nickel has remained a cornerstone of American coinage, with many people today remembering finding them in their childhood change. The 1969 S version, however, holds a more exclusive appeal because of its mint mark, limited production, and the era it represents. Many collectors and investors consider it a hidden gem, a coin that can still be found in circulation occasionally, yet holds the potential to appreciate significantly as time passes. For collectors seeking to preserve or enhance the value of a 1969 S Jefferson nickel, proper care is crucial. Never attempt to clean or polish the coin, as doing so can damage its original surface and reduce its collectible value. Instead, it should be stored safely in a coin flip, holder, or album to prevent further wear. Even coins in bad condition can increase in value over time if kept in a stable environment. The key is to maintain authenticity, the very trait that makes vintage coins like the 1969 S Jefferson nickel so desirable in today's market. As interest in American coins continues to surge globally, collectors are paying more attention to coins from the 1960s and 1970s, which were once considered too common to be valuable. The 1969 S Jefferson nickel has emerged as one of the standout pieces from this period, admired for its design, mint history, and rising collectability. Whether for sentimental reasons or financial gain, this coin's appeal spans generations, drawing both new collectors and seasoned numismatists to seek it out in coin shows, online markets, and estate collections. In conclusion, the Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1969 coin with the S mint mark stands as a remarkable symbol of America's coinage heritage. Even in bad or heavily circulated condition, it carries a depth of history, artistry, and value that continues to shine in today's market. It's a coin that embodies strength, endurance, and the timeless beauty of classic U.S. design.